Just because a car is new doesn't mean that it's foolproof and error-free. Take a look at the following brand new SUVs that I am about to show here. These are 2024 model year vehicles, but all of them have received multiple complaint receipts from their owners due to faulty engines. Do you want to know them? Hello everyone, this is Ted from CarlandTV. Hop in the front seat, as I will be revealing the new SUVs in 2024 with problematic engines. If you are planning to buy an SUV before the year, you might want to steer clear of these cars. Before I start, I would really appreciate it if you would push those buttons below, the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of them. I am not requiring you to do so, but you would make me smile and push me to give you more valuable car-related content on your screen. Now buckle up and let's get back to the video. 2024 Volvo XC60. The latest iteration of the XC60 still carries its luxurious rapport. It's well-equipped, has a good driving verve, and offers a suite of driving assistance features that somehow justifies its price. Its manufacturer even claimed that the XC60 has an intelligent design and that it will simplify each of your drives. However, the XC60 is riddled with reliability concerns, and the most serious ones are centered on its engine. It's an expensive vehicle, so right from the get-go, you would want it to operate flawlessly. But alas, it hides unnerving concerns that require repairs and replacements. Aside from its engine, the electric system and in-car tech of these SUVs are often subject to various problems. In short, the SUV is very glitchy, and it annoyed many of its owners already. Usually when you buy luxury SUVs, you would expect solid reliability from them. Otherwise, what the heck are you even paying for in the first place? The engine, for instance, should already be refined for its price. But a substantial number of its drivers said that the engine is rough and noisy, while a few others insisted that it stalls from time to time. There's even a report about the engine overheating at the first 800 miles. I also have to mention that its hybrid battery is a troublemaker. Complainants indicated that their XC60 batteries failed out of nowhere, and dealerships couldn't figure out the source of the issue. I assume that this one merits a recall, but as far as I know, there have been no recalls for the XC60 battery yet. In the grand scheme, the XC60 is an expensive SUV, so when it fails, you have to prepare for costly repairs as well. 2024 Volkswagen Taos. Taos has been a controversial SUV in recent years. It's not technically a failure, but it's riddled with reliability concerns, and somehow, I can sense that it divides the market between those who like it and those who keep on saying that it's not a good car. Essentially, the Taos is not a bad SUV. It boasts some positive feats, such as its roomy usable space and fuel efficiency. However, as an entry-level vehicle, it lags in terms of driving demeanor and interior quality. However, the biggest issue with this SUV is its engine. On the road, the turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder powertrain is noisy and rough, especially when accelerating. The engine is also prone to stalling, and in most complaints, users mentioned that the acceleration is downright sluggish. There were also incidents, as highlighted by J.D. Power and Edmunds, where the new engine failed twice within the first 8,000 miles, which is quite harrowing. Right now, Consumer Reports ranked the new Taos as the second least reliable SUV in 2024. I know some people don't trust Consumer Reports, but there's nothing wrong with heeding its caution. 2024 Volkswagen ID4. Similar to the Volkswagen Taos, the latest model of the Volkswagen ID4 also gets a mixed bag of impressions. Collectively speaking, I can say that many people have seen the new ID4 as the best SUV ever since it hit the market. It's often compared to the Tesla Y, but if I am being honest with you, its only advantage is its lower price. They aren't similarly equipped. Nonetheless, the SUV has a handsome interior and an exterior with modern touches. The higher trims are now equipped with a more powerful 77 kWh battery pack, which means that they have better performance and range. Meanwhile, its base model has a smaller battery and a single rear-mounted motor, and it's rated to achieve 201 horsepower. Now let's talk about its engine. There have been specific concerns about the quality of its electric motor and battery. In particular, it requires a new electric motor, and its battery and cells have to be replaced as well. The battery drains fast during the winter, especially when the AC heat is on. Plus, it doesn't charge fast either. It needs around 12 hours or more before it can be charged if you are at home. This necessitates its owners to go to fast charging stations, which are expensive trips. 2024 Lexus LX600. I know Lexus to be a reliable car brand, and it's not just because I'm a fan of the brand. Over the years, the majority of its production vehicles have given the market dependable reliability and superb on-road performance. Hence, the LX600 popping up here did not sit well with me. But hey, I am here to tell the facts. The LX600 is a more expensive alternative to the Land Cruiser, and this one offers a plushier full-size SUV ride. It has a 409 horsepower twin-turbocharged V6 engine that works through a 10-speed automatic transmission and four-wheel drive. While other rival SUVs feel more luxurious than the LX600, it still has a reputation that can't easily be beaten. So I couldn't wrap my mind around it when I learned that the LX600 has main bearing issues on its engine. I know you might not have heard about this problem, but that's because people just found out about it. Now, this isn't an isolated case. The Toyota Tundra also has the same problem with its front main bearings. You can't downplay this one. Keep in mind that the main bearings work by keeping the crankshaft in place. If these bearings wear out prematurely, the torque will shake uncontrollably. Many car experts and technicians speculate that this issue has something to do with the new design of the main bearings of the Lexus LX600 and Toyota Tundra. In the past, the engine bearings had individual crank caps. Now there's only one, which Toyota calls a ladder frame. Again, this is just speculation. But if you have a Lexus LX600, expect the main bearings to shake violently after several thousand miles or so. 2024 Jaguar Land Rover. Just this June, Jaguar recalled roughly 2,000 Land Rovers under the 2024 model year. And this doesn't involve just one Land Rover model. There are actually 5, including the Range Rover, Rover Sport, Defender, Discovery, and Range Rover Velar. But these are not the only Jaguar cars that were recalled. Over 100 Jaguar F-Pace were also pulled out of people's garages. So what happened? According to reports filed with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the engines of those Land Rover cars I mentioned are at risk of fire. But it's not their engines that are the direct culprits of this life-threatening concern. The issue actually originates from the oil filter housing. To make the story short, the wrong plastic was used in the housing, which in turn could cause it to crack. Once it cracks, the oil will inadvertently leak into the engine bay, which is dangerous, especially when the engine components start to heat up. The leak doesn't just stop at the engine. According to the NHTSA document, the oil can also drain down the road, which could pose a threat to other road users. Fortunately, Jaguar claimed that there was already a fix to the issue. But if you want to be on the safe side of the road, I suggest staying away from the 2024 Land Rovers entirely. And that completes our list. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons. I know it's a chore, but it helps the channel a lot. Until next time, drive safely.